95, they just used to waste their time in the office.
You hire a social media manager instead of to be a professional graphic designer.
We're not lazy, please.
And that thing, 9 to 5, is a cage. Yes, I do my
A social media manager and a content creator are not the same people.
How much are they paying you? Give us some for now.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode on the Chill and Vibe. And that's some period, baby. So welcome back to another episode. You know, another week, another banger. As usual, our returning subscribers, we love you. Thanks for sticking with us. And our new subscribers, welcome to the family. Because this is your place, you know. I don't want to say too much. Like, this is your place. You should know.
It's your home.
In the name of the Lord.
Thank you for your mistress.
Anyway, so let's just dive into today's video without wasting much of our time. So you guys, you know, like we're going to the work industry. This is what we've never done before. We're going to the work industry. So you know, in the work industry, we have like the 9 to 5 hours, and we have the remote workers. Who do you think is more creative? You know, like. Is it the 9 to 5 people that are like more creative when it comes to working? Like they give it their all, the best. They are like best at what they do. Than remote workers. What do you think?
I would say the remote workers are more creative. Because don't come for me. Because I mean, 9 to 5, they just used to waste their time in the office. Let's not lie to ourselves. I've worked 9 to 5. I've worked as a remote worker, so I can tell how the two of them are. And as a as an ex 9 to 5 worker, I will tell you if I'm wasting your time. I was wasting my time because I mean 9 to 5 workers. That thing is stress. To be honest, that thing is stress. But then they also have their own good parts. But bad parts, many parts, good parts. Now it's a good talk.
How about you, Princess?
I honestly feel it's 50-50. Like the remote workers are creative, so is 9 to 5. Speaking, I'm a 9 to 5 person.
Okay, remote.
I work 9 to 5, and we are not lazy. We are not lazy, please. But I feel we are more creative. It depends on the place you're working and your sense, because some people are just going there to warm the chairs and we're not going there to warm chairs. All 9 to 5 are very creative. When there's an idea that just pop up, we can discuss it together as a team. We can come together.
Just say it.
Exactly.
And then for me, I'm a mix of both. I'm a 9 to 5 and I also still do remote working. And I don't think in this sense, like I said, who is more creative. I feel like creative should not be the word. They are both hard workers. Do you understand? They are both they work very good. They are all both good at their job. It's just that nowadays in on-site company, in a 9 to 5 company, you just end up being overworked and underpaid.
My brother, my sister.
You do jobs that are not on your job description.
As well.
Like, this is us stating these advantages of 9 to 5.
Do you understand?
Like, you do jobs that are not yours. You stay overtime. You don't get paid for your overtime. Then you spend literally half of your salary on just transportation costs.
Because you're going to be going to work from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And the funniest part is, let's give an example. You are hired to be let's a social media manager, because social media manager is
very common,
we're hired to be a social media manager, but then a social media manager did not tell you the truth hidden behind that social media manager. Because you're going to be a graphic designer, you're going to be a content creator, you're going to be a video editor, and limits on that social media. How much are they paying you?
You see the administrative staff.
How much did they pay you?
I feel like this is not like a global thing. I feel like it is more Nigerian based. Because I've seen when I'm just randomly scrolling on TikTok, I've seen like people abroad working in the same social media department. and they know the difference between these people.
Yeah.
The social media manager and the content creator are not the same people.
Exactly.
It's social media management is not just about coming from a social media manager, right?
Yeah.
Social media management is not just carry the post and post. There's a whole lot behind this. There's a whole lot behind, down from the copywriting down to analyzing how the
You are going to deep.
like I'm just saying, there's a difference.
Yeah.
Even if there's no how, yes, social media manager will like have an idea, will have like an oversight of every other aspect of
Yeah.
of social media management.
Yeah, no.
But when you hire a social media manager, you're hiring a social media manager.
Yeah.
When you hire a
if they want to do
a
it, should
content
just
creator,
it's
especially when you want to give the person to do social media management and want them to pay them for their services.
Do you understand? They just think it comes with a full package.
Do you understand?
People.
You hire a social media manager and expect them to be a professional graphic designer.
How?
Everyone's on the para. She got the para.
It's very bad, especially like in our country.
Yeah.
Like half of what we earn, like we don't earn compared to other countries. We don't even earn shit.
That's all.
You see, someone want to hire a social media manager, you see for 60,000.
How?
On site, you see they'll do graphic, they'll do video editing, 60,000 naira. Please,
Wow,
come on.
60,000. The funniest part is that 60,000, you will not waste it all
On transportation and feeding. Literally.
What you guys? Can you guys think it?
Transportation and feeding. It's really, really crazy.
Oh, please.
It's that bad.
Even most people say don't even want to work 9 to 5 again. Especially people in this economy, they just want to look for something that they can just
Remote
their
and
own
fast.
and
Another thing, thank
they will be
you.
doing.
Another thing, 9 to 5 is a cage. Yes, I do my hands. Cage. You are being caged. My brothers, my sisters, you don't have time for yourself. You will just sit down there like an old man, like an old woman, whining away your young.
Years will pass you by. I feel like
And you are still on that
parents,
chair.
most of our parents,
Mm.
what do they even call it? The millennials or
Yeah.
like if you notice most of them, before you know it's 10, 20 years have passed and they're still doing the same work.
You go to all these banking companies, you hear somebody has been working there for over 40 years.
Now you have the company, the CEO of the company. Like, what are you looking for? You don't have a goal of your own that you want to pursue.
Just helping people to upgrade their business.
Do you understand? I worked 9 to 5.
Shaggy. Because shaggy.
And the funniest part is they will just want to use this one. They will not call this one. This one is not use and dump. They will lick all the water from you. They will squeeze it like orange. You will turn the white self will become white.
You guys, yeah, there's this thing. That time before when we were working before, yeah, there's this man in my estate. So he was trying to talk to me. So before he started talking to me, when the first time he spoke to me, he was like to see me going and coming every day to work. And anytime I'm going to work, or whenever I get to my bus stop, I usually just walk in my estate, just save transportation. Because I'm going to the office for the whole week now. Either I'm going or coming, I'm always looking depressed and tired.
It's normal because you are going to work looking all shiny. Even if deep down you don't want to go, but you shall look shine.
Do you understand?
Coming back, you're looking like you went to
Like
go and walk
homeless.
on the street.
It's like this one will look to you, be like,
Please,
You're so tired.
9 to 5 is so draining, and then what's the purpose? What's the use?
I feel like if you're in a toxic space, if you're in a toxic workspace, run away.
Run away.
Pack your slippers and run.
Run
I
away.
remember when we were working that when we worked before.
We did not even tell them, sorry, the advantage of working in 9 to 5 offices, you get to meet good people. Yeah, living testimonies. we shouldn't work in the same place.
Yeah.
And, here we are starting up a podcast, doing what we want.
Period, baby.
Doing what we want.
Period.
Not that, read my lips. Doing what we want to do. You're working 9 to 5. When do you have time for yourself? The small holidays you want to use and rest. Before you know it, work can start again. So when is the time? Baby girl, continue what you were saying.
So I remember when we were working before, and we're not even working 9 to 5. We're working
8 to 7.
10 for
Sometimes 10. And I remember when like any period that we have to go home and everywhere is still bright, you'll be like, wow. It's
Oh
still
my
bright.
god.
It's bright. Oh my goodness. So we will be taking video. Oh my god, where you go make it?
It's look like a non school student I went for admission. Wow. It look like a new thing.
Bruh.
That is how bad 9 to 5 workers is.
Like you sometimes you step into the office space and your spirit will just leave your body.
It's as if you're stepping into the working space and the same time draining your happiness, draining your joy. Even if you like that work, my brother, my sister, it go still tire you.
I know like remote work too also has like its disadvantages. Like you feel so relaxed. If you don't have discipline, you feel so reluctant to do some work. Like you might just be lazing around. Say you have a deadline to meet by 12 p.m. and you're just waiting up.
Like so it's only people that have a deep sense of responsibility that can have.
Yes. So I think that's like what is another working remote for me. And in this economy, like
But there are spaces now that don't charge much. You just go there and work. Like spaces, you just pay probably 4,000, 5,000 to use their space. If you don't have like
for a day.
No, they just have like
I'm have like for 1 month. I'm not even 5,000.
This one thing was
don't do that. Remote working.
Honestly,
but the advantage is more than the disadvantage.
Yes, it is.
Because you are in your you have time to do what you want to do.
You are working according to your roles that you've been given. And you're getting paid
exactly how it's supposed to.
Do you understand?
And the most good companies now, they even give you data allowance. They give you data allowance. Something that a 9 to 5 workers cannot even give you. Allowance for transport.
They need to seriously implement that transport allowance. As long as you're working at 5, you should at least or have a company logistics. That will carry people halfway because I cannot be working every day, sweating my ass out,
and half the is going to my transport.
I never even feed finish. I never feed finish. And you'll be working this, you'll be becoming like broom. What am I now working for? That's why 9 to 5 gets like really draining. So I think so far we've said both are good.
Both are good.
Like both people are good. Or salute to 9 to 5ers and remote workers.
9 to 5 workers are the trend.
Honestly.
Flat pound for una. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
If I try.
Salute.
Or remote workers
too. It's not easy. To work in general to survive is not easy. Even being a CEO of a business, it's not easy.
But then all is about working and not losing yourself. Because I worked 9 to 5 and I lost myself completely. I'm not gonna lie to you. The show with a light phone now. I lost myself. Number one, I was looking like a skeleton that they just brought out from the cupboard.
I still said that throwback.
Go through like
I'm looking like what the.
This is the realization of very bullshit, right?
No, it wasn't easy because then I'm going to work. Then I guess they even just give us Mondays as off safe.
Even the Mondays.
And even the Monday.
What is the off when you're working? Let's say if they give you off on Monday, but you're working Tuesday to Sunday.
Like I'm still working on it.
Even that Monday says sometimes they draw you to work, they must complete a particular.
Then they might even put meeting that Monday that you will not even go down. So what is
it's not like that day, and we never close 5.
No, it's only people that have a boju for head that can close by that time. I had issues with that because I was a good girl. I didn't want to break their hearts.
I think like before you leave a toxic workspace, have plans in the sense that okay, this is what I want to do next. Because if you leave and you don't have plans for yourself, you will find yourself in like a wormhole for a while before you pick yourself up. So even before you leave, start working on your next thing.
You might not need to start executing it, but just know what you want.
Like know what you want to do, know what you're chasing after while you're leaving. Because trust me, when we're still there and we're like, oh, we're going to leave, this is meant to long.
We're still there like
so this is like it's like, oh, we leave, what are we going to do? But look up, like take that risk and just leave that trust.
They say risk it up. But let's take that risk. That's all about risk, baby.
Yeah, baby. Anyways, I think that wraps up this 95 conversation. The point is both are creative, both are you guys.
But remote workers.
I love you all. Sorry,
I'm locked too. I mean, I can't go. Yeah, I got this too.
So in all, they're all trying in their own ways.
So you guys, you know what time it is?
Game done.
And that's sound period, baby. It's time for our favorite segment of this podcast. You know, it's game time. And today we are going to be playing countries, but like we won't mention a country where there's missing. I don't even know how we're going to title this, but the concept of this game is I'll give a letter and you mention the country where the country does not have that letter.
Okay.
Let me give you guys an example. We'll say missing letter A, Turkey. You feel America, you're out. So yeah, Turkey.
Okay.
So we are going. Princess Seven go first, right?
Why?
Okay, what letter are you starting with?
I want to start with letter
Cricket song.
D.
Yeah, letter D.
You up. Listen.
I'll start first.
Okay, oh yeah.
So yeah, let's go now. D.
Germany,
Japan,
Nigeria,
Ghana,
Tokyo.
Togo.
Morocco,
We got our 1 liter for the very first time. We are so happy that we lost. People have
Look at them, sun losers.
We're so happy she lost.
Sun losers.
I need to take the car off now. Take it off.
Nobody gets out. I'm still a queen. I'm still a queen of games. Please don't play with me. Anyways, I'm glad you enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoyed talking to you guys. I can't wait to see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and also follow us on all of our social media platforms. The Chill and Vibes podcast. Anyways, we can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye. Ciao.
Sounds too far, but we'll see you. Bye.
It's all done.